Hello precious people and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to mix colors. Oh, do we have water? Hey, got some water in there. That's good. All right, so we want to hydrate these. And you'll notice they're all messy and dirty, but that's okay because I'm a firm advocate of not using colors straight from the tube. So what I like to do is mix all my colors together. You see, I haven't started with a brand new palette. I could wipe all this out and kind of start trying to figure this out first. Is if you see in here, this is definitely a red car, but the shadows look to me a little bit on the blue side. The reflection here is more of a peach color like skin, and I don't think that's purpley, but it could be a little more purpley. There's some really good red in here. There's more bluish reds in here, warm reds. There's definitely shadow in here. All of this is very important to look at and to let your eyes see variations in the color red. So what you don't want to do, you don't want to take your red and just paint straight on here. Why? Because that has nothing but pure red pigment, and if you can see, it's not even close to any of the reds, to be honest, in here. I mean, maybe something in there, but no. It is not anything that I see. I mean, it's the base, but it is not the final. So how do we mix what we see? We'll pick some of this up and put it right here. And we are going to play. So a lot of people don't want to get anything from here into there. I really don't worry about it too much. So I'm going to drag a little bit of blue and mix it in there. Okay. All I did was 2 scoops of blue. And it was that blue. I don't know what that one is. It could be ultramarine. That one might be, I'm not 100% sure. This is a cheap set of pan paints. They didn't tell me what they were. So now we are going to paint that. I'll go ahead and rinse that, and you can now look and see, what have I created? Ooh, it's pretty close to that. Wow, pretty close. But it might be a little too dark for that. So what we do is we go back and we just get a little bit of that red, mix it in. Was that enough? I don't know. Maybe it was, because look at it, it is a definitely different color. And all I did was add just a little drop. So let's see. I don't know if that's reflection, but I'm pretty sure we're getting close to that. Okay, what else do we want to try and figure out here? There's some, I don't know, there's some, the shadows are definitely not red, they're purple and blue. This is a very granulated blue. But now I'm going to use what's already on my palette, scoop that up, and mix it in. Was it enough? Let's just try it and see. That's pretty purpley. Let's see if it looks like. It might be too purpley to be that shadow. So we want to go back, dip our paintbrush in the blue, mix. We can try that. That's very similar. Let's get a little more blue. See, that's definitely bluer. I still think this is more blue. And this may not be the right blue to use. So we may want to try this blue. And I'll show you over here. So that's super blue. And get some red. Keep putting in there. That one might be good. And this is when it's good to have several different blues in your collection, because then you can actually figure out if it's more of a bluish, cool blue. Ooh, that looks perfect. And this is something you'll learn after a while, just by trial and error. And so that's perfect for that shadow. What other colors were there in here? So this peachy color, that can be a tricky one. Let's see if I can figure that one out. So you might be like, what do you do to make peach? So this is kind of my yellowy orange color, and I'll just put it right here. And you'll notice that it's almost peach right now, just because I probably have a little bit of red left in my paintbrush. I didn't rinse out completely. We're going to put a titch of that. And keep mixing just a titch. And you might be like, well, that's not very much paint if I have to paint a whole bunch of car. And I'm like, I know, that's not a lot. But we're just learning how to create the color we want. And in my next video, I'll show you how you can make larger quantities of the color you want. See, that's my peach color. Now, is that right? Wow, that looks way like it has some kind of blue in it. And this is too bright. So, how will I fix that? Well, I kind of like this blue. So a little bit of it, add it into there. You don't want to overdo it, because if you go too dark, then you have to go back and fix it. I can show you what happens if you do that. Now look at that. That's almost the right color right there. I added quite a bit of blue back into that peach color. But like, let's say if we went too far and I made, I made the grayish color. Well, just like that red like to go in there. Add some orange. And you know what? That almost might be that color. Let me see. Might be too brown. Yeah. So if I add some of that right into that, and we can make that's the color. Maybe just a little bit darker. And see, that's the color right there. And what did I do? I took a couple and added that in there just to figure that out. And another one in here that would be really hard is this color. It's a chrome, but it's reflecting blue sky. So it's not silver. It's actually blue. So how would you get that one? Well, I have a different blue too. This is why there's so many different blues out there. And you need them all. So this is straight out of there. Is it perfect? It's close. I would say it's lacking depth to it. Maybe add a little bit of that other blue to it and see if that helps. See, that is the color. That's it. Now what did I do? I mixed a little bit of that blue and that blue together to get that blue. And paint everything in this. This I would leave white, like paper, the paper showing. That would be a gray. This black, how, you might be like, well, how do you get black? So I have what I like to call Paynes Grey. And Paynes Grey, just straight out of the tube, kind of looks like that. And it has a little bit of blue in it, right? Well, what if we don't want a bluish tinged black? Because this is almost like a reddish black, isn't it? We can mix that red in there. And if you want it a little darker, you just add a little more of everything. And the consistency is what will make it nice and dark. You just got to make it thicker. That looks like it could be that color. But that one's kind of like that one because it has blue in it. This one's more like that. And then of course there's parts up here. That's a grayish blue. Almost looks like this part in my palette. So a lot of times I like to mix. But it's not dark enough. Let's see if we can make it dark enough. A little Paynes Grey, a little bit of red, a little of that blue, a little of that, a little more of that, more of that. See what that looks like. All right. No, that is not good enough. Let's see if we mix some more blue in here. Is that right? Not quite. What am I missing? So I've used these three blues right here. I feel like maybe some more of this blue. No, it's not going the right color. Let's see. So let me rinse. Get some more of this. And let's try the other blue. Let's see if we can make something. And so it's okay to kind of go over what you've already made, maybe. Now that looks like that would be the right color. That looks pretty close. So that's basic color theory right there for you. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what colors you want to learn how to mix next. Bye for now.